Hey guys, Jesse here, and welcome back to my Young Justice reaction series. Today we're going to be moving on to Season 2, Episode 8. So, on the last episode, I was right. I was totally right. Kaldor is undercover. Yes, Kaldor faked killing Artemis, and now she's being added to his undercover operation. And they're both going undercover to flush out the light from hiding. Kaldor's doing that because he still is actually the son of Black Manta, but he doesn't seem to actually care about his dad. Because, you know, he didn't know his dad, and his dad's super evil. So, like, why would you care? But it seems like the only people that know... Originally, it seemed like the only person who knew was Nightwing, but then he let Artemis in because she needed to also go undercover. And then he let Wally in because he didn't want, like, his best friend to hate him for, you know, faking his girlfriend's death. You know? Possibly. That seems like it would, like, strain the relationship. But yeah, that was the major thing that happened in the episode. Can't really remember anything else, mostly because I just remember screaming I was right for the last 2 minutes of that reaction. There's a lot going on in this season so far. Like, they keep, like last season, they keep dropping a bunch of stuff in each episode, but they don't really connect it in any sort of meaningful way. And they will probably wait until, like, the season finale or the penultimate episode of the season to kind of, like, try to connect everything. So right now we have Clone Roy looking for original Roy. We have Kaldor going undercover. Artemis faking her death to also go undercover. The light replacing people with robots. The Croatians. We got transporter shenanigans. We got half the Justice League going off into space court. And we got Miss Martian pulverizing people's minds. It feels like there's a lot more than the first season. It feels just bigger, and I think that just happens because you have a bigger cast. I'm enjoying it a lot. I still really like this show. I don't know if I am enjoying it as much as Season 1, mostly because I just really loved the smaller cast of characters that you just get to fall in love with, like, 6 people, instead of, like, the 18 we got flying around right now. Not saying I don't like the people that they introduced. I definitely do. I just think there's a lot of people. And I think it's only going to get bigger. But I'm still really enjoying this season. There's a lot of plot points I'm excited for. So let's go ahead and jump into this episode. Star City. Oh, shit.
So, let me get this straight.
I forgot about...
While I was on ice, you found another Roy Harper. The sidekicks formed their own team. Aliens invaded the Earth. And Ollie grew that dopey goatee. We try not to call ourselves sidekicks.
You don't like the goatee?
So missing the point. You've both been talking around it all day. Now I want answers. What happened to me? How can there be another Roy Harper? And what happened to my arm? Okay. We wanted to wait until you were strong enough, but I guess the moment's here. Moment's past. Get to it. What's the last thing you remember before we found you in Tibet? I've been trying to piece that together. I remember investigating a LexCorp shell company that we suspected of smuggling weapons to North Malaysia. Some LexCorp goons got the drop on me. I remember feeling embarrassed, then nothing.
That's right. They grabbed you.
This must suck for
Is,
Roy.
That was 8 years ago.
What? Lex Luthor and the Light. This criminal organization he works with abducted you. They amputated your arm. Why? To keep me from using my bow? No. They needed an endless supply of your DNA to perfect their human cloning process. So that's what you are. A clone.
This is so messed up.
I had no idea it wasn't the original you. No idea Luthor had stored you on ice all this time.
There's no good way to go around this.
What you're saying is, you took my place.
That's not his fault, though.
You've been living my life for 8 years.
And he's been tirelessly searching for you for 5 of those years.
Huh. But not you, Ollie. You gave up on me. Seems to me the clone didn't do anything wrong. He didn't ask to be created. Plus, he found me. I can't blame him for this.
Blame Luthor!
I can totally blame you! Roy.
Yeah, that's a very Roy thing.
Friends! How could you not know I've been replaced? How could you leave me in Luther's hands for 8 years?
Yikes.
And how did I not see how useless you are?
Oh,
Get out. Get out!
Speedy, Red Arrow, and Artemis. The three of you
Oh my
are
God.
poster children for the Stay Away from Green Arrow Club.
this is so bad for
I may
Green
not have
Arrow.
always shown it over the years, but I don't feel that way.
Come on, heart to heart.
Neither did Artemis. And trust me, I know Roy doesn't feel that way either. Not really. You're
just
a good
angry.
man, Ollie. So get back in there. He needs you, whether he knows it or not.
Roy, listen.
Oh no, he left. Fuck. Great, now we have to track him down. Wow, that was an emotional cold open. I'm sad now. Thanks, show.
We'll find Lagan.
And Aqualad. I want his fish head on a platter for what he did to Artemis.
Everyone's gonna try to kill him, and he's not bad. Oh, it's a memorial. Hey, Jason. Wow. That's the only thing we get of Jason.
So why is this here? I mean, it's pretty and everything, but these people are heroes. In the line of duty and all that. They should have giant statues, big crashing memorials in the Hall of Justice or something.
Yeah, I asked that too. Captain Adams said the League doesn't want or need a public shrine to its fallen. But I don't know. Seems to me they just don't want to advertise we're not immortal. It's such a total rip. Superboy has Superman, Wonder Girl has Wonder Woman, Robin has Batman, Nightwing, and Batgirl. You've been in this era like, what, 5 minutes, and already you have 3 Flash mentors, one who feeds you junk food. But me, I never even got the chance to meet the guy who should have been my mentor.
I hear that. You know, we have more in common than you might think. Our love of chicken whizzies, for example. Let me buy you some to replace the bag I salvaged. We'll hang, it'll be totally crash.
Thank you for coming, Wally.
Did you
It's been
tell?
the hardest 2 days of my life.
Did you tell her mom?
Harder than prison, than losing the use of my legs, than losing Jade to the life. I could not have survived this without you.
No, they didn't tell her
We
mom.
had our differences, but Artemis was my sister. But it's not too late to get vengeance on her killer.
Everyone's going to go after Calder, and he's not. Oh my God! Someone's going to kill Caldor, and he's innocent.
Recognized. Red Arrow.
So new Roy goes by Red Arrow. Wow, that's an original name.
Self-diss.
Well, some things haven't changed. Ollie's still a pack rat.
How is he going to use a bow and arrow with one arm?
Roy, wait! Sorry, GA. Can't let you stop me.
Where are you going to go?
Get down!
Are you trying to kill him? Oh my God, you're the worst. I forgot how much of an asshole young Roy was. This is about clone Roy supremacy right now.
He's going after Lex Luthor,
Shit!
and Luthor will kill him.
Okay, I said, like, you should probably blame Lex. But, like, I didn't think he was like, I'm gonna go on a solo mission to kill one of the richest men in the world. That's gonna go real bad.
An alien invasion would entail so much paperwork. I see the boy has abandoned his hospital bed.
Oh, he knows you're coming.
Gotta love modern weapons tech. Easier for a one-armed man to fire a missile launcher than pull on his pants.
And that, my dear, is why I spent top dollar for a customized desk.
Mr. Luthor, you all right?
We're fine, Otis. But do me a small favor. There seems to be a would-be assassin on the roof opposite corporate HQ. Kill him for me.
I love the calmness of all of that.
For a smart man, Luthor, You're pretty easy to outmaneuver. Tell your bodyguard to disarm.
Mercy? She carries no weapon.
She is the weapon.
She is a weapon.
I know my cheesy line delivery. I know it well.
Quite the arsenal you brought tonight, Mr. Harper.
You haven't seen the half of it, Luther.
Arsenal, another name of his is Arsenal.
Go on. No, the greatest arsenal any man can bring to the party consists of the resources of his own mind, his intelligence, his stratagems, his force of will. And you, my young friend, have all of those in spades.
You know, he also has friends who are coming to help him. Hopefully he wasn't in that. 'Tis a trap, my dear. Oh my god, don't hit her with your stump! Ah, that would hurt so much! He's surprisingly competent, you know. We don't get to see a lot of Roy's fighting ability in the show. She's doing all of this in heels. Fuck that, nah. He's smart. Oh shit! Explosive rope.
Mercy.
You about to lose an arm too.
That's detonation cord, Luther. The kind LexCorp sells illegally. It's the perfect revenge.
An
I'll
arm
use
for an
your
arm.
own tech to do to you what you did to me.
But are you prepared for the harvest?
Are you willing to die for
Vengeance
it?
is a sucker's game, son. And yours can only be achieved at the cost of your own life.
You think I won't pay that cost?
Honestly, I have no idea. But I might just be dying to find out.
You want we should take him out now, Mr. Luthor?
No, Otis. I'm content to wait patiently for young Mr. Harper's decision. So I came prepared.
How do I know it's not booby-trapped?
I suppose you don't. What is it you really want, son? Revenge or satisfaction?
What's in the box? What's in the box? I don't think he'll, you know, work for Lex Luthor. If he does, he's a bitch.
Hey guys, what took you so long?
Roy, are you all right?
I'm good. Well, better than I've been in 8 years anyway.
You didn't
Kill Luther? No, not tonight. What's in the case?
What's in the case?
Satisfaction. It's not elegant. Won't fool anyone into thinking it's actual flesh and blood. But it's more powerful and versatile than the model Luther gave his own bodyguard. And it'll literally make me a living weapon.
He just
No
wanted
one's
another
putting me on
arm
ice
again?
Ever.
Speedy, you sure you're okay?
Speedy died 8 years ago.
Oh god, that's the anxious shit.
But but I kind of like the sound of
Arsenal.
arsenal.
Uh-huh. I like your clone more. So that's my reaction to Season 2, Episode 8 of Young Justice, Satisfaction. Half of that episode is dealing with clone stuff, and it just solidified my love of Clone Roy, who I hope goes by a new name soon so I can stop calling him Clone Roy. But Prime Roy is still in that adolescent stage where he was an asshole. And I didn't like Roy in Season 1 during, like, those early moments where he's just like, "You're not my real dad, Green Arrow. I don't have to listen to you. I'm a big boy now." And this Roy feels like the same way. Like, going after Lex Luthor whenever he's, like, you know, not prepared and, you know, just got out of a hospital and is missing an arm. And the fact that he let go of that goal and his, like, motivations just to get an arm back. So where does his priorities lie? So, like, it really shows that his priorities are very self-centered. Either way, okay, he tries to kill Luthor. What for? Because he stole him and took his arm. Okay, why did he take the arm? Because he doesn't want to feel helpless. And all of his goals are very self-centered, while, you know, Clone Roy, after, you know, figuring out he was a clone, spent 5 years tracking down Original Roy. Here's the thing, I just don't care about Original Roy, because I have not seen him ever. All my attachment to Roy is with Clone Roy. He's the one with all the character development. He's the one who's been through everything. So why should I care about Original Roy? Besides what he brings to Clone Roy's story. Also, I'm never a fan of whenever sidekicks grow to hate their mentors. Like, it's just not a fun story, because I like their mentors. I like Green Arrow. I like Batman. I like all these characters. So whenever, like, Roy or Jason or any of them are like, "Fuck you, you've never done this." And a lot of the times, a lot of the stuff that they're angry about are out of their control. Like, and the show obviously understands that it's not Green Arrow's fault for not realizing it was a clone. Because who goes to that as, like, their first thought? Like, yes, must check if this kid I found is actually my sidekick or, you know, a clone. I mean, if you're in the DC universe, maybe, but, like, it's not Green Arrow's fault. Ollie is not the one to blame. Obviously, Roy realizes that, goes after Lex. I wish we could have seen more of the relationship between both Roys, or any Roy, with Green Arrow. Like, we get a couple moments between Batman and Robin, and a couple moments between Superman and Superboy, but we never got to see the relationship there. Speaking of Green Arrow and his proteges, man, no one knows that Artemis isn't really dead. Not Green Arrow, not her mom, not her sister. Literally the only one who knows is Wally, and that's just because he's friends with Nightwing. That's the impression I've kind of been getting, is that Wally is Nightwing's best friend. So Wally was privy to that information. No one else was. And as someone who has read the Grayson arc, faking your death and then coming back to life is never a good thing. No one's, like, happy that you're alive. Everyone's just pissed that you faked your death. What really worries me is that everyone's now out for Calder's head. Everyone wants him dead. Thing is, he didn't actually do it. He was just under orders from Nightwing. "Hey, buddy, you're my favorite character. Stop being a dick." Pun not intended. Yeah, Nightwing's acting very Batman in this moment. He's putting the mission before people's emotions. He's faking people's deaths. He's, you know, disappearing when no one's looking. All of these are very Batman-y traits. Don't become Batman. You said you didn't want to be Batman, but you're acting very Batman. I'm afraid Calder's going to actually die. The show really hasn't killed anyone. They faked out a couple deaths, but they've never actually killed anyone. Now I'm afraid that, like, Superboy's going to punch a hole through Calder's chest, or Megan's going to, like, fry his brain, or anyone else is just going to decapitate him. Don't kill him. Please, I like him. Nothing good's going to happen there. There was also a couple little moments in the episode. One, no one remembered Connor's birthday because Megan was the one who always threw parties. And then after they broke up, she was just like, not going to do it anymore. But if he's still your friend, at least wish him a happy birthday. Get him a gift, something. Like, you don't have to throw him a big party, but he doesn't really have anyone. It's a complicated matter, but I'm definitely on Connor's side in all of this. She tried to do mind shit to him, and then he broke up with her, and that's perfectly reasonable. I just feel sorry for him. Also, I totally understand, like, him being upset about looking 18 forever. As a 22-year-old that, gets mistaken for 17 a lot, I get it. I totally understand. Like, everyone's just like, hey, it's a compliment. You'll look young forever. And I'm like, cool. I don't like being carded at bars all the time. Please stop. And it's also pretty hypocritical of Megan to be like, oh, I don't want to throw a party, and then going to Rocket's bachelor party. I think that's what her name was, but her bachelorette party. Who is she getting married to? Do we know her boyfriend? Or fiance, I guess. I cannot remember who she is dating. But I wonder what the reasoning for that was. Like, in the episode, they go on the bachelorette party, they have their little talk, and then they stop Captain Cold from robbing a bank, and that's it. And what was the point of that? That and Superboy's birthday party scene, or lack thereof. Like, is there a reason for that? Or just to be like, yeah, Superboy's sad and doesn't have anyone, feel bad. Same with the Blue Beetle scene. First of all, hey, hi Jason. Yep, you're definitely dead at this point. Welcome to the, Hall of Dead Superheroes. I thought it was cute, that scene of Blue Beetle talking about the fact that he doesn't have a mentor. He is a kid and just has to figure all of this out on his own. Which kind of explains a lot of Blue Beetle's personality. He has no idea what's going on and what he's doing. I'm glad he's got a friend in Bart at this point. I think, both of them need a friend. Because, Blue Beetle's a little weird and no one seems to, really like to hang out with him because, he talks to himself a lot and Bart's from the future. So he obviously doesn't have anyone here. So I think they both need a connection. So I'm happy for them. So that's my reaction to Season 2, Episode 8 of Young Justice. Satisfaction. If you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and keeps me motivated to keep making more of these. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.